Hey guys, you ever hear about Live for Love TV? I want you to like, share and subscribe. Check it out, it's a bomb.
Welcome back to Live for Love TV. A bit hoarse this morning. Today is the 10th day of the second month of the 25th year inside the 21st century. Hope everyone's doing extremely well out there. I'm going to take you on a walk with me today. Now listen, I'm going to talk about fitness and health. And well, really, there's the one and same thing really. I'm talking about fitness that leads to health and health that includes fitness. So whenever you go to a doctor these days and he does a check over of you, he normally asks you if you exercise. He says, do you exercise? And if you do, how many times a week? It's almost regularly, they do that regularly nowadays. And if you decide that you're of a certain age and you decide you're going to get life insurance, you have to put that down on the paper. How often you, not just if you smoke, but if you exercise and how much exercise you do. What they're really talking about here is movement. Whether you're moving your body or you're moving stuff around. So it doesn't mean that you have to go into a gym to be fit or anything like that. If you're doing gardening, you're bending down, you're pulling out weeds, you're lifting over, turning over soil, you're exercising, you're keeping fit. It's very important because the reason they ask you this is, especially the health with the doctors, for instance, the reason they ask you this is they know what state you're in. So they're not going to tell you you're in a terrible state, but they know whatever they're giving you, they know whether it's going to work or not. And it's the same with the insurance. If you are you are dealing with health and you maybe say training 3 days a week or moving 3 days a week, that brings down your premiums and how much it's going to cost. And they know there's a good chance you're not going to fall ill of some mystery illness if you're keeping fit. I mean, it can happen, but you probably won't. You probably won't fall so easily. And if you do fall, you probably won't be in a serious state after your fall if you're keeping fit. So these things are important to them when they're dealing with you, but they should be more important to you, because these are not just markers of health, but they're markers of your future. Now, nobody knows how long anyone's going to live. Somebody once said to me when I was 20 years ago when I was training, "Oh, you're not going to live any longer than me by training." That may be true, or it may not be true. Who knows? I have no idea. But it was never about living longer than any individual. It's all about living better than you would be living if you don't keep fit. Living feeling better. Getting up in the morning feeling a zest for life. It's hard to feel that when your body is in a very bad, rackety condition. You get up in the morning, you've got pains everywhere, you feel sluggish, you just haven't been keeping yourself fit, you're overweight and all the rest. You know the story. So the reason I'm bringing it up again today as I'm taking you on my little walk here is to encourage you to say that if you're on pills, whatever pills they are, whether they're pressure, diabetes, any pills whatsoever, those pills will work a lot better if you get up and move your body. I can guarantee you of that. I'm not telling you not to stop taking anything, but I can guarantee you, you'll feel better and your doctor will be happier with you. And you obviously will be happy with yourself because you don't have to go and see the doctor too often. So try and do something, do something. Don't look for a magic bullet all the time or a magic pill to get you out of a, condition. I grew up, and I have to be honest, I mean, gyms were non-existent to anybody who wasn't doing something like boxing or an athlete. Regular people never went to gyms. This never happened. Even I didn't growing up as a young person. But you could have done movement. And the elders in my generation, they worked hard, yes. They did their stuff, yes. But they didn't do enough movement. And a lot of them have paid the price as the years have gone on. They've got to 60s and 70s in not the best of conditions, let's say it like that. And they say, was it 60s and you're 40 or 40, I don't know. What they're basically saying is that when you're 60 now, we're like the 60 of old. And all that comes down to is that people are keeping themselves a little bit more healthy than they used to. Not everybody, as we know, because I'm making this video, obviously, but some people did, and some people are. And so when you see them at 50, you're surprised how well they're moving, They can still jump, I mean, let's be honest. When I was growing up, you saw a 50-year-old, the chances that they could jump off a chair or you know, jump over a little stool or something like that would be very, very limited. There'd be very few people who could have done that. Now, you see a lot of people at that age can do that, who've been the ones that are keeping themselves fit. So I hope this encourages you on Live to Love TV to, you know, to get up and move. And as I said already, if you're doing gardening or anything that's a very active job, you can use that as your health and fitness. You don't have to go to a gym. It's not imperative. Gyms just turned up because we've got a more sedentary lifestyle. We sit down a lot, we watch TVs, we've got more cars and stuff like that. You know, years ago people never drove all the time and they never had the TVs to watch, so they had to move and they had to walk and they had to do movement. Now we've got a different lifestyle, so we've had to incorporate gyms more. But you don't have to use a gym. It can be done and you can do it. So take care. Live for Love TV.
Like, share, subscribe to Live for Love TV.